Hello guys, happy Sunday. I think at this point I just hesitate out of habit because I knew it was Sunday. How are you guys doing? Uh Hello Zypho with the first. You are so punctual. Although I will say technically Suri was here kinda first. I mean, she was in chat before stream even started. I had to release her from the shackles of shield mode. Hello Toby, how are you? Toby, thank you so much for the 45 streak. Oh my gosh. Really appreciate it. Hi Kishu, how was your partying last night? You see Tomodachi? Yeah, these are all my recently played games. Don't look. You had the fun. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's been a beautiful warm day there. Your cats are frolicking outside and don't want to come home. Aw. I'm glad that they're enjoying themselves. So, I'll be honest. I thought I gotta go live on TikTok. Okay, there we go. So, I will be honest, I thought about the docket as I have been for the past 3 days, perhaps, and I've come up with nothing, which is crazy. It's not like me, I don't know what's going on. Yoshi's coming up soon, so I'm not that concerned. I thought about it and I thought, okay, so I'm fine with playing Unite tonight, that's not a problem, but we're probably gonna need something for the second half of stream. It's usually hard to get Unite to last 4 hours. Especially when one of our regulars is not here. So I thought about it, and the only other thing I really want to play right now is Slay the Spire, if I'm going with what I want. The problem is I don't have a crowd control subscription anymore, so it would just be regular Spire and regular Slay the Spire too, and I know you guys are gonna say you don't mind, but I feel bad because I don't exactly know how entertaining it is to watch a person who only wants to play one character when there's the missing, you know, excitement of the randomness provided by a crowd controller. I'm typically, you guys know that I'm typically the type where I'll just play whatever you guys want. It's normally not a problem for me, but I'm right now struggling with it. And will I get back to normal? Oh yeah, almost certainly. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, just tell me what to play and I don't care. But I'm not feeling that way right now. I'm kind of not... I can't really think of any games I would enjoy that fit into stream. That's the problem, right? If I had more options, so for example, right, if I could stream longer hours, I could then consider RPGs, but I can't even consider RPGs with the way that my stream is set up. Everyone is off days. Yeah, I guess I just typically don't. I just typically don't. And I know, I will say, it's more medically stuff that's going on. So it's not really something I can control, which is frustrating. I've been doing a whole lot of not working, which is good and bad, right? It's good because, you know, we make the joke that I've been hobby maxing, right? Just doing things I want to do, which is, it's good, it's fun, but I don't know. Feeling kinda lost, kinda weird. I do have a bunch of doctor's appointments coming up though, which will hopefully be good ones. I can't know. In about 2 weeks, I have the test that's going to determine if there's another surgery that I can do. Which, of course, I'm hoping the answer is going to be yes. But there's a lot of pressure surrounding that, right? Because if the answer is no, at this point I've really hit a dead end. And I know I've said that about 20 other times because they've led me to believe that, but I'm really at the point where I've pretty much exhausted everything. Icarus looks so comfy right now. I did not change. This is like just the random clothes that I've been wearing throughout the day. Typically I change for stream. I didn't today. I'm just out of it, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So, we'll see. Casuals today, I don't know how much interest there's gonna be, and then I guess regular Spire, I don't know. I genuinely put a lot of thought into it over the past, like, 3 days, and it was time to go live, and I don't have an answer for it. Is the experimental treatment that was offered still pending? I don't know necessarily which step you're referring to, because I've been through a lot, so that said, I'm thinking you're referring to the surgery, in which case, that's determined by the tests that I'm going to take, and so they're going to do a test and determine if I can get the if the surgery is the answer. And if it is, they have to get me in over to Children's Hospital, which my one surgeon does think he can do. Yes, so that's the test that I'm taking. It's the test for that. And that test is, I think, in 2 weeks. It's like the 14th or something. So I will let you guys know. I do also have a doctor's appointment Friday, which is for unrelated problems, so... And those are getting more and more complicated too, so... I don't know, man. I don't know. It's, I don't know, it's kind of a mess right now. And normally it's fine, right? Normally it's not a big deal, but... I don't know, I'm just feeling off. It'll be okay. Right, am I gonna solo queue Sableye? I guess? I don't know if that's fun. I should play Mr. Mime. Your mother has been treating her leg for like 4 years now. Don't. Listen. Normally, I tell you guys, talk about anything you want in chat. I am like this close to a crash out, so let's maybe veer slightly from that topic. It's a little too close to home. You enjoy me, don't have a Switch? No, you're fine, Cypher, don't apologize, you didn't know, but just this once. Just because today I'm kinda not feeling it, Mr. Krabs, you know? Toby, you could play it on your phone, but you don't have to join. And Cypher, you don't have to join either, it's more just, Sableye's kind of hard to play solo. Baby hands? You can't call me baby hands today. I'm unstable today, you can't call me baby hands. Alright, you can't, since your Switch account is your dad's and you don't have the email. Do you have to sign into your well, it would be your Nintendo account, right? Happy birthday, Dotbot! How you doing? You enjoying your celebration? You're still working? Got you. Go home early, it's your birthday. That's how it works, right? Listen, at least I finally got the YouTube video uploaded after a million issues. I can't even tell you guys how many crazy problems there were with that. I'm glad I at least got it up, you know, uploaded. That said, I've not been inspired to start another video yet, and the process takes a very long time with videos like that, so I don't know, I'm just all over the place. I'm just all over the place. This is kind of his best skin, right? Actually, this is pretty cute. I like this one. Oh, that's really cute. Alright, Sabley's kinda got the banger. Oh, this is the one. It's probably a Halloween skin, we'll have to wait. I don't know, it's just very strange when you have access to so many games and you don't want to play any of them. It's just very unlike me. Usually by process of elimination I can figure out something I want to play, right? I think about, how much brain power do I want to use? Do I want to play a shooter? Do I want to play a roguelite? Do I want to, you know... Hi, Immortez, how was your weekend? But just nothing sounds appealing.
And the colors come flooding back.
Immortez, thank you so much for the 2 months. Wow, you hop over to Twitch fast. How you doing? I hope you've had a good weekend. Alright, we have connected to TikTok. Chat. We are in this. I'm sorry to hear that, Toby. Oh, Thievul, huh? Thievul's one of those mods I think was universally very disappointing. I feel like we can all agree that Thievul was a cool design, but just such a lackluster mod. So sad. I kind of forgot Low Pony's not in this game. Hey, Turtley, congrats on triple digits, that's crazy. It's always satisfying when you get the prediction on the Confuse Ray because it does move quite slow. So when you manage to aim it so that they walk into it, really satisfying. It was a good ult in theory. I think it would probably be prudent to start pinging that my ult is ready before using it. That's probably- I imagine that's a good way for a Sableye player to kind of indicate that they plan to use their ult. Because I don't know how your team is supposed to act around it. I mean, I'm sure high-level players struggle with it a lot less than, you know, people in casuals do, right? But it's still gotta be hard to react to. I will order, thank you too. You do go back into invis pretty quickly, so I think it would make sense to try to go in and out of invisibility to get your enhanced autos. Yeah, I do think that would really up my damage a lot. The poor Sylveon. It's crazy in a way they just let me use the jump panel there. Did not go to plan. I thought perhaps I would just send him back to base so we could just walk past him, but... Hi Oz, how you doing? How was your weekend? They do be scoring. Perhaps I will go back and defend. Ah, I'm alright, I'm alright. Oh. I was messing around. I didn't know this guy would just show up. At least we're not fighting the sweats from yesterday. I'm not ready for ranked on Sableye yet. I think maybe as well having only level 1 items on him is probably not helping, but the thing is, I don't have a lot of currency. And it feels silly to upgrade items I'm only gonna use on 1 mon. I already play a very small pool of mons, so really it doesn't matter. Right? Because I'm not spending- I don't need the rest of my currency for a wide variety of items, but... Oh, nice, nice. Bot games be like, listen, we need a break. We need a break after yesterday. Yesterday was too much. I was like, I'm just gonna queue ranked. Might as well. I was thinking about it if casuals become, you know, kind of boring today or whatever, I could just swap to rank. Hopefully a loon will show up midway through stream. Man, my phone's been going off like crazy today. Like the other maps, I have nothing against the other maps, so what, do you want me to change it every game? All the same thing. We were playing other maps yesterday. Yeah, we've done, what, 1 game today on Remote Stadium. So gets a movement buff and a movement speed buff in sword form. He seems kind of cool. I do think I would like Aegislash. I do think I'd enjoy him. If he comes up somewhere in the license journey, I'll get him. Oh right, I need to do my Typhlosion challenge. What are my missions? Participate with the supporter. Oh, perfect. Just give me the 6. You're basically speedster stats. I mean, makes sense, right? Can't have it all. Defender or Mew. Okay, I could play Mew. I haven't played Mew in a long time, though. I actually don't remember how my buttons are bound for Mew. Who doth DM me? Oh, it's a ping from a server. Even worse. Oz's hands look so long. Maybe it's because Zypho has gloves on and my hands are always covered, but exposed hands look so long. I don't remember my bindings. Oh, that guy's name is so tiny. Oh my god, look at Blaziken's name. I need to get my readers. I need to get my freaking readers. This is like the last line of the eyesight test. Also, wait a second, isn't his name longer than you're allowed to make it? Because I know when I went to make my ranked account, I tried to make it Icarus Prince TTV and it didn't fit. Icarus Prince was actually the max amount of characters, so did they up it? Because that guy definitely has more characters in his name than I do. Oh, the eject button. Oh, you can kind of interrupt the second dash. It's a little finicky though. Cause that's convenient if you can interrupt the second dash with the third part of knockoff. No, I ran back for the berry. I'm a fool. Okay, I'm definitely getting the hang of that. Which is nice if you want to knock them towards your team as opposed to away from your team. Yep, because getting the third part of it off, you can kind of end up running too far away, so I think it's better to cancel it early in most scenarios. Oh yeah, that feels significantly better. I kind of wish Sableye got a backstab bonus. I know he does for, like, Astonish, right? Which is fine. I just wish he got boosted autos if he was behind the opponent, because I think that would help out his damage numbers a bit. I know he gets the boosted autos out of stealth. I think those should remain, but I think he should also get boosted autos for positioning behind enemies. I think that would just add even more skill to him. And it would be a nice little payoff that's probably not going to be unbalanced. I don't know, what do I know? I've played all of 5 games on this guy. This guy really just do that? Buddy, I understand you gotta pad your score in casuals, but within reason. Let's be reasonable about it. I respect that this Machamp was going for it. I really do. See? I've scored, basically nothing this game. Basically nothing. Though I have no one to blame but Blaziken. Crazy to score the guaranteed 16 instead of 30. And granted, listen, I know it doesn't matter for casuals, but just a silly habit to get into. Because you know he's doing that in rank. No, he.
My light grows brighter.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I really appreciate you. How's your weekend going? Well, how did your weekend go? I suppose we are at the tail end of it, aren't we? I don't think we can do this in time. No complaints except Bill's. Valid complaint, though. You know, I'm okay. We getting through it. Okay, it would have been cool though. It would have been cool. As long as the cool factor is there for my ults, even if they don't end up going through. How are the games? They're fine. We're at game 2 here. The first one was very likely a bot game, which is fine because I am trying to learn Sableye anyway, and having to learn him yesterday into sweats was rough. And it wasn't just sweats, it was sweats playing a 3-man. Were they playing Charizard, Y, like Caesar, and a support, like a Crustle or something? It was just too much. Charizard Y, of course, sweat. I know, like, go to ranked, dude. I did not consent to this in my casuals. Now, why'd I give the Blaziken the thumbs up? I'm still salty at him. I do think I'm getting the hang of him more, though. The moveset changed pissed off a lot of people. What do you mean? How Mons only have one moveset now? Or are you talking about something specifically with Charizard? I don't play any of the iterations of Charizard, so... Oh, yeah. No, I know about that move change. Sorry, I thought we were still on the Charizard topic. The setting movesets before. Yeah, I've talked about that ad nauseam at this point. Just, too much. Yeah. No, it was a change. Here's the thing, and I talked about my stance on this, which I think is, I feel like I look at it very objectively. It doesn't, with the exception of some niche cases, it doesn't make a huge impact in, higher Masters Elo, because you get draft pick. That said, it sucks for blind pick. It can suck for draft pick situationally. And it's funny because didn't they justify it by saying, oh, pro players are locking in the wrong moves? That's what's crazy to me. That's what's insane to me. And I do hear you guys say that you misclick your moves a lot. I don't have that happen to me ever. If it really was that big of a problem, then the change, even though it sucks for blind pick, it's pretty... It doesn't really matter. Then if it's fixing such a huge problem, but I can't imagine that it was such a huge problem that it needs to be changed. You've done that 3 times the whole time playing this game for years. Yeah, that's where I land too. I will admit people in chat do say that they do it a lot. And they said it was pro players doing it. Alright, I do have to play a tank, unfortunately. So, I don't know, I picked this one. Your name is one-off character limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, so our names are like the same length. But that other guy had way more characters in his name than we did. Blaziken is trying to add you. I'm trying to delete it. But yeah, the change is crazy. Crazy. 12, yeah. He had, oh, you can add infinite numbers, but only 12 letters? You would think it's a character limit, though. He did have a lot of numbers in his name, but it's typically character limit. I'm just curious how the having to lock in your moves beforehand affects the Charizard Y players, because I thought when you have Megas, they're locked into a moveset. I've never played a Mega before, so I obviously don't know. But that's what I thought was the case. I will order, thank you, Ham. How was your weekend? Playing more Isaac? Oh right, Sacred Fire is how you fly, right? I think you cast it and then... hold on. Does it have to be targeted? Okay. Ah, and then you fly afterwards, yes, okay. I remember how to play this mon, we're good. Hi Cran, how was your weekend? Got a meeting on Tuesday. Yeah, I feel you. I got a bunch of doctor's appointments going up. No, Gardevoir. Don't do it. I'm playing Ho-Oh because I have to play a defender for my mission. And I can't remember my key bindings from Mew, which was the other half of the mission. So I'm just playing Ho-Oh. Who's kind of a defender that does not really work like a defender. His kit is kind of not built to be a defender, but that's what he is. Because he wants to out-survive the rest of his team, and he's not super bulky like other defenders, because he wants to be able to res his allies. I'll say I think Ho-Oh's kit is pretty
The
fun.
colors come flooding back.
In terms of defender. Probably because he doesn't really play like a defender. Fran, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you. 7 months. It kind of feels like it's been longer. I was saying that about Turtley too. Hi, Lesking. This is Pokemon Unite. It's a free-to-play Pokemon MOBA. It's on Switch, Switch 2, and mobile as well. I personally play on Switch 2, but I would recommend people try mobile as well. It definitely has its advantages because it doesn't crash. It crashes a lot on Switch, which can be rough in ranked, so... I'm just not much of a mobile gamer myself. And Ho's actually quite, slippery in a way, which is funny. Alright, GG's. Glad to get my defender game out of the way. Is this game on mobile? Like I said, yes, it is on mobile. If you prefer to play on mobile, which, like I said, I do recommend you do, for ranked. I don't want to play Defender again, so that's it on my missions. Why would it give me a Defender one twice? Like, it's just unlucky. The game is Pokemon Unite. You think on Switches it crashes once every 2 to 3 hours? That's not what I have been told or what I experienced. Maybe something has changed in the last patch. But I would say for me, and from what others have told me, it's around 50-ish% of wrapped pick games, maybe slightly less. Slightly less. Machamp's submission is very funny. When you kill with the grab and not the somersault, yeah. If I had Duraludon, I would just play him, but I do not. I wonder why it recommends Sableye go to the central area. I mean, he kind of does in the sense of invade, but I don't know if I would call that central area. I mean, he sort of invades the enemy jungle and then goes to lane. Should kind of keep central open for someone else, but kind of just semantics at that point, perhaps. I don't know if invading bots would really teach me anything. I guess I could. A lot of times they don't jungle though, so I don't know if I just want to sit there and do their camps necessarily. Grabbed by Machamp and gets a heart attack. They're just like, I'm going out on my own terms. I do think Sableye needs, you know, high-level items and good emblems to really enhance his damage. It feels quite low. Feels really, really low. Okay, it does cancel the second part of the damage though. Which, for positional purposes, I do think is worth it. Because on the second part of your knockoff, you get thrown way too far away to use the third part of it. It feels very counterintuitive. But if you sacrifice the damage, then you're positioned perfectly to get the third part and push them into your team. I think you can still get the damage off. Ambitious. I just thought you'd like to know this time. I just thought you'd like to know. Okay, I think if I start far enough away, the positioning's actually okay. So the range is quite long, so if I go at max range... I think you go at max range and then auto and then do the third part if you want maximum damage, which is kind of, you know, nitpicking anyway on Sableye. Then auto and then, yeah, okay. I think that's how you do it. But then you don't get the CC kind of in the direction that you probably want it in. Okay. And that would include the enhanced auto. I'm in danger. Gotta go.
I got used to falling asleep in your bed. Under your pillow was everything that I should have said. Now I'm a ghost keeper, coming out of your phone speaker. I think I got used to
Alright, that's good. I do think having more levels in my leftovers would help. I don't get very good regen. Nice.
Close you out as I did. You never were open. Like all the rooms that you hid. Now I'm alone.
Stabilize your favorite mod to play when you're tilted.
Coming
I
out of
could
your
see it.
phone
I could see it.
speaker. Coming out of your phone, oh God, I miss the urgency contained in every kiss. It was never, oh God, I miss the urgency contained in every kiss. Coming out of your phone speaker. And now I'm a ghost keeper.
You know,
Coming out of your
that happens.
now I'm a ghost keeper. Now I'm a ghost.
See, it all worked out, it's fine. Oh no. No. No! Not like this. Oh man. Oh, poor Charizard. I believe in myself to defend this at least for a moment. No! That kills, yeah. Sableye's not the best at defending with the exception of when he has his Unite move, right? Although there is that one really funny Unite clip that I've seen on YouTube of, I think it's this goal and the one right beneath it, where he keeps running back and forth and manages to stop both of them from scoring. That is probably my favorite Unite clip of all time. It's a good one. The Meowth really fun. But I want to be a stinky Meowth player, you know? Usually just harass the enemy team, yeah. Yeah. I don't really care for a lot of the Meowth players I've seen on this game because they're very, they're quite selfish. And they still ult you before Ray majority of the time. Oh yeah, that's fair. Sableye's pretty easy to just blow up. It's kind of funny because obviously I don't want to practice him in ranked because I want to learn him first, but at the same time, learning him in casuals is kind of. I feel like I'm not learning him. There's really nothing in between. Because casuals is often just bots. I mean, maybe casuals are the real people, but we had that and they were sweating. I'll play a game with Mr. Mime. Do I not have items? Oh, I did it on my other account. Okay, Mr. Mime. I do not have time to consider my item choices. Oh no, not Zoroark, named Zoroark with edgy letters. Just played on ranked, I don't really want to purchase. Alright, well, it's fine, we're against the sweats again, this might as well be ranked. Mr. Minderson, we've been expecting you. I don't know about that one, Chief. Oh. Not the AFK Moltres. I never saw it coming. It's May the 4th. Happy May the 4th, Cyber. How you doing? Oh no. I know the delayed panic Meowscarada ult. Been seeing a lot of those lately. Actually, I've been seeing just a lot of bad Meowscarada ults lately. Kinda worked out. Kinda. They're sweating. Arguably more fun than playing against bots though, so you know what? I'm not complaining. Can't save that guy. Can't save Zypho either. Okay, sit back for a minute here. They're gonna go topside. You're gonna take a nap in the car? Alright. Have a good nap. I get it. I think I got it with my confusion. See you later. Nice. I did that terribly. I should have opened with Confuse Ray, but he's not dead yet. Okay, I thought the Raichu was certainly. Oh no, my bad. Actually, I recognize that Raichu too, the name. I almost want to say they've been in my chat before. So I think they're a nice person at least. I hope it's not who I'm thinking of because they are very, very good at Raichu. There's a Greninja here. This Comfort really likes this Meowscarada. Okay. Best I could do. Nice, good catch. Good catch from the Mimikyu. I can just sit here and throw Confuse Ray, it's probably my best bet. Alright everyone, go score. Go score, I'll hold down the fort. Moltres is staying, but he is kind of chronically AFK, isn't he? I guess we should probably go try to score, we are probably behind. Nice, nice. Hey, you know what? It was pretty smooth for a Dodrio. Because he can get the early goals. Tough. I'm always surprised at my damage taken. I mean, 60k is not a lot, but it just feels like a lot for something as frail as Sableye. I guess the idea is you want healing, right? You want more of a leveled up, leftovers, leveled up items. Because I feel like he really needs all of the stats he can get, because I think his stat pool's not good. It's just my guess, based on playing him. I've not looked at the numbers. I don't know that I want to look at the numbers, so... yeah, I choose not to. Thanks for playing with us, Oz. Bye. My roommate's gonna go drop off his car. He gotta go to the mechanic. Oh, what is the vastly superior one? They all look identical to me. Well, I guess there's the different guy in the middle. I like it because I get to play against real people more often than on the other maps. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of playing against bots. It can be fun to, you know, de-stress, right? I'm in no way putting anyone down if they enjoy that. Let me be clear. It's not that I don't enjoy it, but I prefer playing against bots. So, remote it is. Doesn't make a difference to me, it's all the same map. You know, different guy in the middle. That's it. Also, it's a nice visual change of pace from the ranked map, you know? Something a little different to look at. I don't get that in League of Legends, they never change it to the- although they did actually bring back the winter map finally after, what, a decade? Yeesh. That Jigglypuff skin is actually really cute. I do really like the color scheme on it. I think it fits Jigglypuff very well. Okay, it's that game changing for you. Understandable, you know everyone's got their thing. I'm a detail-oriented person, but not that much, you know what I mean? Especially for something that's, you know, the last 2 minutes of the game. I'm just like, oh, whatever. And I guess that's preferable in casuals to me. Why not, you know, end it quick. Get your win, you know? Oh, sorry, Zayfo, I didn't realize you were so low. I would not have taken that. I'm not gonna make it, Chief. I wonder if it's better to go invis and then out of invis to farm. You can get the boosted autos. Or the boosted auto, I should say. There's gotta be a better way to farm single target stuff on Sableye. I get that it's supposed to be slow, but this slow is a little... There he go. There he go. Like watching them just explode at the end of Confuse, right? He's got incredible reflexes! Oh god. The Talon Flame from downtown. Crazy. Oh, the talent every time. That's so funny. No, not the talent. There we go. I see that with some level of coordination, I think. Satisfying. I don't want to fight this guy. I'm gonna run up and just perish to him. You know what? Live and let live, as they say. See, I can still do the stealing jungle camps thing on my own time. I think that's part of, I think part of why I don't really care about the specifics of this game too much is because the games are only 10 minutes long, and coming from the League where you get held hostage in a 2-hour long game, you know, that's when the specifics matter. For me. Because it's such a huge time commitment. With Pokemon Unite, it's like, hey man, 10 minutes. Usually less. I'm not as picky. I do really like the length of the games on Unite. It is really, really nice. It is so refreshing compared to League. Hi Siri, how you doing? How's work going? I cannot defend this. I tried. It's going. Do you like your job, Siri? I don't know if I've ever asked, like, do you enjoy it? It probably depends on the day, right? I feel like that's with any job. You've only misnamed 3 people, messed up 1 order, and now someone needs to slap you awake. Okay! Not good then, right? Not good. I'm sorry to hear that though. Hey, good job, Zypho. Good game. Listen, I'm right there with you, man. I'm having a day myself. Been having days myself. If I were working, that would probably be a day. I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, it's time for me to swap games, and I just don't really have anything that I want to play. Spire with crowd control, right? But not an option. How many drill pegs does it take to get to the center of a crustly boy? The world may never know. Crystal's so tanky, man. Like, I know there's tanks, and I know he's a tank, but he's a tank of tanks. I don't think I have a single mon that can really get through him. Doesn't Free Week roll over in 10 minutes? Should I get one more Mr. Mime game in? Okay, Mr. Mime build. Yeah, give me the game 8. Psychic, power swap. No, that's not correct. Fusion power swap, also not correct. Fusion barrier. Yes, yes. That's the one. Alright, let's see if I can lock in everything in time. One Mr. Mime game for old time's sake before I end up missing him. And don't let me admit that live, okay? Don't let me admit that live. On main. Okay, battle prep. Is he special attack? I don't know. Probably. You would think. Wise. Voice. Slick Spoon. Am I crazy where the choice specs? Moveset. Confusion barrier. Yes. He's gotta be special attack. He's Mr. Mime. Alright. Oh no, real people. Epi. I don't like how Mr. Mime's dimples are drawn on. Retaliator? 10. Retaliator 10. Mr. Mime's eyes also look like they're drawn on. Everything about Mr. Mime is just... it's a lot to take in. I think they should add Mr. Rhyme to this game. I think they should add Mime Jr. and an Everstone to this game. Because if I could just do this as Mime Jr., the amount of money I would pay to just do this as Mime Jr. You have to lean with a Cramorant. Marginally better than leaning against a Cramorant. I don't remember what this guy does, by the way. It's been like 2 days since I played him. Oh, right, you push them into the wall and it does more damage. Ooh. You hear Epi. No! No, you can't keep getting away with this! Let's go. It's family day. This sounds fun, Turtle. I hope you have a good time. Dude, Cramorant does damage. For what reason? For what reason does he do that much damage? I don't want the other one to. Oh no. My greed sickens me. Let me at the berry! Dude, Epi's mad. I hope I'm not saying something bad, by the way. No, Bustle. Absolutely not. His greed sickens me. Man, I gotta get this mod, I'm sorry. I'm a reformed Mr. Mime hater. I still stand by who would look at this game's roster and say I want to play Mr. Mime. I still stand by it. Boy. I would like Mewtwo Y. That's gonna- I wonder how long that's gonna take me if I continue to not do solo mode. How long is it going to take me to get Mewtwo Y? I cannot use my free thing on Mr. Mime. I can't. Because I did technically reject him earlier. It would be wrong. It would be morally wrong. It would actually just be financially a bad idea. Because he comes up shortly after the free pass. Do you want to do this? I will. I don't think I get out of it, but ooh, I could have killed Epi. I've become soft. I let them get away. Okay, I do not think I can do. Baby? Oh god, I do so much damage. Okay. A dragon dance, buddy? My Cramorant, he's just aura farming. Oh no. Isn't Cramorant just a Heimerdinger turret? I was gonna say glorified, but he's not even glorified, he's just a Heimerdinger turret. I'm gonna die to Dreadnought. Dude, get the Dreadnought. Glorified Heimer turret. It's crazy. I've not left bot lane this entire time. It's my mission. Alright, dude, we can have this wet noodle fight for the rest of the game. I'll do it. I'm gonna win this one, buddy. It's gonna take me a while, but you don't win this. You see that? Epi, my dude. You gotta get with it. Alright, it's time for me to finally venture out into the world. So dumb. See, this Mon is only fun because he's a troll support. He's not a troll support, but okay, my game lagged. Did you guys see that? He's a troll support that one-shots people, man. I would not just play Mr. Mime for the love of the mime. I could not. Zypho, is Metagross fun to play? I feel like nobody plays him. Even though he's a really popular mon. I can hold up to 3 barriers. They're giving me too much power. I swear Mr. Mime has an execute. I know he doesn't, but are we sure about that? Here I go. He took my kill, Blastoise. I think I'll just go mid. I don't want to deal with the Umbreon. Pardon me. Excuse me, Mr. Mewtwo. So silly. Dude got blown up. That's dumb. I know Greninja's frail. I get that he's an assassin, but I feel like I should not be, you know, KOing him in one ability and an auto. This is truly a classic case of the bullied becomes the bully. I can't deny it. I should play this dude in ranked. I probably rejected him on my ranked account too though, which would have been silly if I did because I need supporters on that account. And defenders and speedsters. Mr. Crime, truly. Do we like Mr. Rhyme more than Mr. Mime? Because I feel like everyone's automatic answer was yes, just since the existence of Mr. Rhyme, but looking back at it, maybe. I think I would still pick Mr. Rhyme. I mean, I'd pick Mime Jr. above all else. But I think Mr. Rhyme is cooler than Mr. Mime, right? But yet nobody cares about him, he's not nearly as iconic. Mr. Mime's kind of iconic for all the wrong reasons, isn't he? Metagross is fun. What does he play like? Alright. We've officially hit halfway through stream, and now I really have to decide what we're doing for the second half. I mean, I could just play some ranked or something. I don't know how that would go on a hint. Probably, arguably a bit worse, but I'm not Masters yet. I don't know if I want to lose all my LP right now. I could play Slay the Spire, but it wouldn't have crowd control. I don't really know. It's so strange. It's so strange to not really want to play anything. I mean, I'm fine with Unite because I can pretty much just turn off my brain. I predicted your arrival, Toby. I know I said this last time, but I will definitely have something planned out for next week because I'll have a day to think about it, even though I couldn't come up with anything and I I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer, okay? For when I plan out next week's schedule. But for now, what do I do? What do you guys think? Does anyone have any suggestions? I know you want Tomodachi Life, Toby, but the crew's not really here for it. I feel like it's mainly a game for when you guys, you know, when there's a good majority of you in chat. This is a cute Battle Pass skin. To be honest, if I played more Espeon, if I played Espeon, honestly, I would really go for it. It's quite cute. I do play Espeon, but not a lot. Look at that, we're like a tenth of the way there. God, Mewtwo kinda ugly though. At least in his model in this game looks really ugly. I don't think I ever took the time to look at Mega Mewtwo Y's toes. And I do kind of wish I could erase them from my memory. These toes are offensive, but significantly less offensive. Mega Mewtwo's Y, stop. That's basically what I accidentally said. Oh, like Mega Toes Y. Okay, how about maybe... Oh, I did want to see who's on Free Week. I think it just rotated. Do you think they posted it already? Pokemon Unite. Rotation. No, they didn't post it. It reset, right? Today reset? Hold on. I think I can check in my Can I? Is this how it works? No, I don't think so. Cause it doesn't. No, I don't think it shows me. All right. Maybe we see if I have Mr. Mime on my ranked account and we'll do some funny Mr. Mime shenanigans, but I don't think I own him on my ranked account. There's no way. There's no way you guys bullied me into picking him. Let's take a peek. I wonder if there's been anyone, there probably has, but if there's been anyone on the internet who has redesigned Mr. Mime to make him less unsettling. He's not, I feel like he's not even unsettling in the good way. Alright, let's take a look at where I'm at here. Okay, I don't see him up here. Nintendo eShop error. Okay, I must have said no to him at some point. Unless he is just... he's level 28. Yeah, it's far away. I don't know, guys. I'm not, sure what to play. I might just end up calling it a bit early today. I know it seems weird, and I do apologize. I just need to get things sorted out, I think, on my end. I'm going to get the 3DS capture card up and running just so that we have that as an option, right? And maybe think about maybe some RPGs or something. I don't know. I think I'll talk more about it in the Discord server with you guys. I know that you're pretty open to any kind of game, but it's weird because currently I'm not. Oh, and this feeling is going to pass, right? But until it passes, I kind of need to figure something out. It's unfortunate that Yoshi's not out yet, because this would tide me over perfectly, you know, play Yoshi for 2 weeks and then you're good to go. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, though. You play Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt on Metagross. You don't know how to describe it quickly? No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I can look into it, now that I know the moveset. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, though. It's always a good time. I wish I had something to yap about, because honestly I wouldn't mind just sitting here and yapping. It's almost tempting to check out who's on free week. I just don't know how to check that without going into a game. Zypho, do you have any idea how I can figure out who's on free week without, you know, going into a game? Hi, Toby. Game 8, why didn't you post it? Because reset happened, right? Reset was 11 minutes ago? Or am I crazy? Because listen, if Mr. Crime is still available, I'll throw some Mr. Mind games. How do I look without going into a battle? Custom? Do I just go into a custom? Does it give me all the mons? It's not showing who's free. This still doesn't show me? The sound Snorlax makes. So cute. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Alright, we'll do one more casual so I can see who's on free week. One more game. You never do the one more game. But we're doing the one more game. The odds of there being anyone on free week that I want to try is exceptionally low. Exceptionally. But you never know. Crazier things have happened. And if not, we'll play Buzzful. I feel like with all the menus this game has, there could be a spot to see who's on free week. I could add another menu option for it. Rectangular AoE, which gives you shields based on amount of targets hit. Ooh. Next basic becomes cone-shaped AoE, doing damage based on the first stage. Ooh, okay, I like the shields based on the amount of targets you hit. That sounds really, really satisfying in team fights. Come on, game. Current free Pokemon. When do free Pokemon rotate? 5 PM PST, yes, so it did rotate. How to check free rotation. Wait, it says it's supposed to say in the thing, so does that just mean I own all of them? It's supposed to say in the Pokemon category. Oh my gosh, I am so silly. So I just own all the free Pokemon. Man. Alright, I said I'd play a game with Buzzwool. Man, that's so stinky. It should still give the indicator. Look at me getting sucked into another game here. I miss playing Mr. Mime. Fire a small projectile. If it hits, you get pulled at the target, doing damage and throwing them. Okay. So it seems like you can go in and then use your Zen head, not your Zen head, but your Meteor Mash to get a big shield. Crystal looks so, concerned, perhaps? Also, I don't know if I have the Buzzwole moveset that I like on right now. I much prefer the Leech Life moveset because I feel like the other one needs max CDR, which I don't have. The other one is not fun without max CDR. Can they please add more Ultra Beasts to this game, please? I've been asking so politely. It's getting cool out? Ooh, nice. It was kind of hot today. I love how it's like a roulette wheel knowing what moveset I'm gonna get. Nice, Leech Life. Let's go. Allune's with you, nice. She loves a little change of pace. You have a true hate for socks? I used to be the same way, Toby. I used to absolutely hate wearing socks. But now that my feet are always cold, I've learned to love them. It's you know, you can get socks with a better texture though. Or at the very least a different texture. I mean, yes, maybe you won't like that either, but I will say high quality socks feel better than low quality socks at the very least. So if you're forced to wear socks, you can at least, you know, save up for nice ones. I actually got the pair that I'm wearing right now. I got on Amazon and they're so comfortable. I don't think so. I don't want to fight the Cremorant though, so if Cremorant's here, I may leave. No! Sir, come back. I just want a moment to speak to you about our Lord and Savior Buzzwole. Oh, I see Cramorant. Ooh, Cramorant and Crustle. Ooh. Truly the nightmare duo. Can't, yeah. Really annoying when he's in Heimerdinger mode. No! I was Eepin! Scan a large area, gain a shield based on amount of targets scanned, and get pulled at the lowest HP opponent. If you scan 2 or less, pin the target, dealing damage 3 times. The last one being an execute. If 3 or more, create an impact crater with walls. Oh, that's the Jarvan ult. Okay. That's sick. That is really, really cool. Alright, round 2, buddy. No, don't make me sleep. I'm not tired. I don't need a nap. I feel like my team of bots are not doing anything. Hi, Scythian. How was your weekend? Alright, dude. You can cancel it, but not that quickly. The crater can be problematic to teammates. Trust me, I know. There's an identical move in League of Legends that is equally as rough to teammates. Waiting for the next few state tests. Oh, nice. Well, good luck with all of that. Your friend gave you the cat mouth. Nice, what an honor. As much as you can in casuals. If you last hit with the less than 2 version, you get half of the ult back. Oh, like half of the cooldown? That's nice. That could be kind of strategic. Metagross Unite is clanky. In between a wall, it just gets cancelled, yeah. Like Zeraora Unite. With Talonfly, right, right. Dude, Buzzwole is kind of terrifying. Can you imagine if this creature existed in real life? How tall is he? He's probably, what, 7 feet? Imagine if this was, you know, an animal. Equivalent. He's mid in the meta. No, that's fair. I haven't seen him a lot. That's why I was asking Zypho. Was kind of asking Zypho about him. I see him every once in a while. I feel like there's a couple of dedicated Metagross players. And I was saying I feel like he's not very popular in this game, likely because he's not meta, but he's such a popular mon, so it's kind of funny. It's kind of like not seeing Charizard being picked. It's weird, or Cinderace or something. Alright guys, I am probably for real going to end stream a bit early here, just given that I don't know what to play. I'm going to take the time today and tomorrow to figure out a nice schedule for next week. Don't worry, we're not going to be in this slump much longer, but even if I am, I will at least have games planned out. I'm thinking, you know, something like Mystery Dungeon, or, you know, we'll figure it out. Figure it out. He's meta gross. True. I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know in the Discord server. And, of course, we have Yoshi coming up. That's like the 21st, I think? Yes, the 21st is a Thursday, so that's gonna be in about 2.5 weeks. So until then, we'll just, I'll put something in there. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I will be back. I'm off tomorrow. I will be back Tuesday, 6 p.m. EST. That said, please keep an eye on the Discord server because I think I might have to take a day off next week, probably Sunday. Thanks for stopping by, Scythian. I might have to take Friday off as well, but I don't think I will. The reason being I have a doctor's appointment, but I'm pretty sure I booked it early enough that it should not be a problem. So likely just Sunday. I'll let you guys know. Thank you guys for being here. Let me go offline on TikTok. Right. I will see you guys Tuesday. Have a good night, everyone.